Hi there everybody, today we are going to look at combining ratios and fractions. You often see in examination type of questions where they'll give a ratio and it may ask you to give it your answer as a fraction and vice versa essentially. So just wanted to run through the type of questions that you may see and how to approach those types of questions essentially. Alright, so that's what this lesson is all about. So like I said, it's sometimes easier to write ratios as fractions to solve problems. All right, so we'll kind of look at a problem and look at how you would look at tackling that particular problem. So there are hard sweets and soft sweets in a bowl in the ratio of 2 to 3. Okay, the hard sweets are blue and red in the ratio 4 to 3, and the soft sweets are blue and red in the ratio 2 to 5. What fraction of the sweets are blue? Okay. So I'm just going to break that down before I kind of go into solving that to start with. So in essence, what you've got is a bowl of sweets. Some are hard and some are soft, and a mixture of red and blue. Okay, and what they've told you is the ratio of different elements of that. So we've got hard and soft, and then those that are hard, we've got blue and red, and those that are soft, we've got blue and red. Okay, and different ratios in respect to that. So just breaking this down. Okay, so just looking at this particular ratio here, you've got 2 to 3, okay? So when we're considering this as a fraction, what we're talking about, because it says hard to soft, or hard and soft, what we're saying is 2 parts are hard and 3 parts are soft. So there are 5 parts altogether, so we are looking at fifths, okay? So we're considering the hard and soft, there are 2/5 which are hard and there are 3/5 which are soft. Okay, and that's kind of comes back down to these parts as well. So if we're looking at blue and red, okay, when we're specifically talking about hard sweets, there are 4/7. Again, we're looking at the total parts here because there are 7. 4/7 of the hard sweets are blue, and 3/7 of the hard sweets are red. Okay, and then when we look at the soft sweets, again, still blue to red, what we're saying again, still into 7 parts here because the 2 and 5 is 7. So 2/7 of the soft sweets are blue, and 5/7 of the red sweets are, sorry, 5/7 of the soft sweets are red. Okay, so we're now kind of working these into fractions, all right, just by using the ratio numbers. Okay, so what fraction of the sweets are blue? All right, so what we're saying here, so we can break this down, is we've got hard and soft sweets first, 2 to 3. All right, so what we are saying, from the hard sweets, 2/5 of them, okay, are hard. All right, so 2/5 are hard, and what we're saying, of those 2/5, 4/7 are blue. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. So 2/5 of the sweets are hard, and 4/7 of them are blue. Okay, and this word over here, which I'm highlighting specifically, the word of, is quite important, because when we're talking about fractions, and if you come across a question which relates to 2/5 of something, what it means is times, and that's the calculation we're going to use. So 4/7 of 2/5 is 2/5 times 4/7, and that's the calculation we're going to do. So 2/5 times 4/7, which is 8/35. So 8/35 of the total sweets are hard and blue. Okay, but remember the question asked for all the blues, so we now got to consider the soft sweets. Okay, so in the same kind of idea is we're looking at 3/5 are soft. Yeah, 3/5 of soft, and 5/7 of them are red, but 2/7 of them are blue. It's the blue we're focusing on, isn't it? So I'll say that again. So 3/5 are soft, and 2/7 are blue. So they're the numbers we're going to use. So 3/5, you can see over here, soft, and 2/7 of them are blue. And again, because we said of, it's multiply. So we've got 6/35. All right, so we've now got the sweets which are blue. Some are hard and some are soft. That's absolutely fine. But the question asked is what fraction of the sweets are blue? So that's the total of these two numbers we've got going on here. So we're just going to add these two fractions. So that's got the same denominator, so that makes it easier. So we've got 6/35 plus 8/35, or the other way around, and that's going to give us 14/35. Okay, So like I said, sometimes it's easier to write ratios as fractions, especially when we're kind of obviously trying to figure out a fraction of an amount, but it could be a specific number as well. So we're just converting these numbers, so these ratios, into fractions to allow us to do the calculations, which is what we're after over here. Okay, so that is combining ratios to fractions. Obviously there's some questions on maths-school.co.uk, so take a look at those and get some practice on this style of question. Thanks for listening.